welcome back to Shooting on Tesla. Today we are having fun with the auto framing thing. For some reason, the auto framing didn't work before, and then now it was. Like before, it would do the auto framing, but it wouldn't actually record. Like the white box would be moving around. There's like a white box on my screen. I see the full. I'm going 28. What is this? Yeah, fully. What you call it? Like you can see the entire screen, and then in the newer models, there's the auto framing. So essentially, that's like their version of like eloquently. Like doing stabilization, but like I guess a more fun, a more quirky, but rather more tasteful way, in my opinion. I think it's more tasteful because yeah, it's fun. But yeah, we're rocking the 20mm, of course. And we're just going to go to, because my day off, so I was like, okay, why not just go hike somewhere, not hike, but walk around somewhere, and then just chill all day or something. I should just do that. But yeah, I particularly like going to the trails when less people on them, because it gets really packed some days. But yeah, I mean, other than my like whatever walking, my daily walking and stuff, and working out, I was like, oh, I like to go and experience other parts. Especially right now, it's fall, and I don't know if I have enough time to visit the like somewhere in West Virginia or something. Like it's much closer to walk around West Virginia than it is to go around Virginia. So the only negative is that there's not that many. I don't even know if there's any free chargers in West Virginia. Not that I've seen. Not that I know of, actually. So yeah, I'll just drive this. But yeah, we're I hate when unpaved road. Like the unpaved roads here are slightly unpaved, but then there's like the construction, just like machines everywhere, and it's just like it's like half unfinished. I don't know what they're trying to do here. They're just I don't even know. It just looks heckin' silly. Like yeah, I have no idea. Like I don't know if they're trying to wait for, I don't know, parts or something for what is it called? Maybe parts for like the turn lights, whatever, traffic lights. But yeah, and we're gonna do we got 2.5 hours. But yeah, we're gonna do a full one. Let's see if I can one clip it. The only negatives about one clip is that LUTs don't like it when you do a one clip. So like you can't. It's much easier in post to do one. I want to do multiple LUTs. Although this LUT that I made, I don't hate it. I think it's Kamilochrome number 8. I'm always just generating, I'm just like, they tell you to not use AI or whatever for photography or videography, but I'm just using it to like generate stuff. So it's kind of like rolling a dice, and Yeah, just generating LUTs, but using my software. It's not really anything too complicated. It's actually just dice. It's just dice roll. And then I see what works and then doesn't work. And then I'm just trying to understand the patterns of like LUTs in general. Where can I park? Doodly-doodly-doo. But yeah, we're going to the Wolf Trap Park because, yeah. Oh, look at that. I put my hand to my face and it zooms in. I did lower the tracking sensitivity to like a 1. I do like that new. Is that new? Yeah, it's a new bridge. I do like this new bridge. I enjoy the new bridges around town. It's like because yeah. New bridges are always nice, you know, it's just how just fuck frick. Did I? Yeah, I just, oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I meant to I forget because like I mean I've only biked around, so I only like, you know, you're not parking a car. Last time I've been to, oh my god, I missed it. I missed one of those divvies. Frickin' A. But yeah, I spent all my years actually just biking around for like 20 plus years. Just biking around. Biking around town. Because it is very bikeable, this area, so it's just like some areas are bikeable, some areas are not at all. So it just depends on the location. But it's like, generally, it's like in each little part of the town, it's like, oh, you can bike all the way around town, but then you can't leave town because you'll get squished by the cars. Or it's just very, like, it's extremely daunting to bike around Northern Virginia in the sense that if you want to go to the next areas, it's just so much effort. Because like there's just too many like there's just too many cars, and then when people just drive like 10 above the speed limit or 15, it's just it wasn't designed like they designed the speed limit for the roads and stuff, but like it's not per se it wasn't intended for like pedestrians and cyclists, you know. I mean, I don't even know if I need a hoodie because it's like 70 something degrees. Oh my gosh, I'm getting some action-packed. Oh man, it zoomed out for me. But yeah, it's like a lot of with infrastructure, it's like Northern Virginia is becoming more and more like LA in my opinion. So at a certain point, it's going to be too much infrastructure and pedestrians and human activities that they, you know, it's just going to be awful if you're a pedestrian. I mean, but the only positive, I guess, is that we actually have a metro. So in Northern Virginia, there's a metro system. I still need to go on and do a video and just ride in all the metros because I used to do that when I was like bored for photo. It's like a cheap way to take photos and video, or just take photos. Like when I was in high school, I would just ride the train and then just actually not get off of the metro train. Just like go from another train to the next train and just take photos. But yeah, some of them are scenic, some of them aren't. It's just like what it is, you know, when they build the city and stuff. But yeah, we'll bring my flash. Yeah. My Minolta. Can't forget the 9. Can't forget the 99. He's 1999. Ooh, my favorite. But yes, I'll take some photos. I do generally enjoy my N99. Oh, I can't forget the food. But yeah, I haven't hiked here in a minute too. So I don't know if there's anything new. I feel like they're just same old, just whatever. But I do like walking around here during the fall. I think the only other place might be Nottoway Park, but I don't know if it's still under freaking construction. They just like piss me off about that park. But this is like a national park. I don't get it either. I don't know how the whole park system works. But it just be like that. I did make myself spicy ketchup chicken, if you know what that is. It's just soy sauce, chicken stewed soy sauce chicken. Yeah, we're about llamas in. Yeah, I'll just walk towards the big old water, the creek or whatever it's called. So this is north. So east, stay going east. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know nothing. I don't know why I even was like looking. I know nothing about freaking directions. Who knows? I might switch on or off the LUT stuff. I have no idea. I should just throw it in my bag actually. Make it easier. Easier for myself. But yeah, you know, this is a gymming out the Tesla essentially, right? Good old Apple's expensive cables. You know, I don't know. Most people wouldn't spend over $100 for a freaking cable. Some do. Just how it be. Because they are the creator. I don't even have an Apple iPhone. That's the funny part. Okay, it should be charging, yeah. It is. But yeah, I mean, I was thinking actually about getting that PV1 or whatever it's called, the live feed thing, because that would be extra useful. But then, of course, some places they just don't have any internet connection, so can't do much about that. Ooh. No hat today, I guess. This is a nice and sunny day. Start walking. Don't worry, it'll take me a second to fix this. Yeah, nobody's at the park today. I mean, why would they? It's a freaking weekday. It's a Monday. I am bad at directions. Oh, I can't. Oh, that is a big sag. I can't zoom in to see my focusing distance. So I'm gonna have to like guess that it's focused. Oh no. We're on V11. Do. Yeah, uncut, raw. Let's see. Oh, it smells like fish today. Wait a second, right? Yeah, I haven't really been to the amphitheater here in like, I think it was like 5th grade, 6th grade, I don't remember. It was like elementary school stuff. They take you on a field trip. It's yeah, subpar, you know. Live action role play. But it's very I do love the little amphitheater thing either. Looks nice. We can take some photos of it. I just hate, frick. I don't even know where I'm navigating. It's still over. Don't tell me I'm walking the wrong way.
Oh, what? More construction? But yeah, this is an extremely bikeable spot. That's why I like it. Like, as you can see, huge sidewalks. Wait, I'm gonna go. Still record. Yeah, I hate when it like pauses the, well, it shuts down the recording and everything when you had it open and then you close it. That's another gripe, but I think that's just awful. Well, that doesn't happen with my A9III. Bunch of squirrels. Let's see. It's still pretty green. I think Reston has one as well. Not a performing thing, but area that's nice. I guess an outdoor theater. That's, yeah, that's a throwback. It's hard to see. But yeah. What is it? Freaking mosquitoes. I gotta keep moving, or else the mosquitoes just keep chewing. Oh, here it is. Yeah, why does it keep... But yeah, let's see if... Oh, you legit can't. Anyway, you can't magnify. But yeah. So the behind. Yeah, they put on plays during those, you know, school, whatever. It's pretty lame in my opinion. In the sense that, I don't know. I can see why nobody was into it. Because, American, theatrics. All baloney. Restoration. What does that mean, huh? Does that mean you can't walk there? Ooh. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, should we hike through the waters? Maybe I do, because yeah, the water's not high. No spiders. Okay. Ooh, oh my god. Oh, this is a spider web. Whoa. Oh, spider web. I'm not gonna walk onto that because it's a lot of debris. It's always the mosquitoes. Ooh, that looks like it'll fall down. Wow. It's the creek loop. Oop. I always try to do no hands. Yeah, this LUTs, it grays out the blue, which is, makes the shadows more dramatic and the lighting, the highlights on a person really nice, I guess, but I hate that I can still hear people. Acoustics. pockets, not just my phone. My phone. Oh my gosh. You get some. Well, actually, let's go for that 240 please slow-mo when I jump off of this. Wow, what a slow-mo. Start jumping away. I have to hold my. Gotta hold myself in for these. Yeah, that was fun. Doing that slow-mo. Ooh. Is that a leech? Hopefully it ain't. I'm gonna have to dust myself with whatever stuff. Oh yeah, the other day, I'll include the clip, but in my energy drink, because I leave the windows open when I chill in my car, right? And you know, of course, bees, you know, they run around, you know, they're out and about. And one came in, and I was like, oh, okay, Mr. B, Miss B, you know, what's up, B? And yeah, it fell into my energy drink. Hey, chill. And yeah, after it went inside my energy drink, it sacrificed itself in the energy drink. Look at that flower or something. I don't know what. Look at this, more flowers. But yeah, the bee, I'll include the clip. Yeah, and then I actually accidentally like I didn't eat the bee, but then I had it in my mouth for a second. I was like, "Huh!" And it was like a fuzzy, the texture was like a fuzzy, like on like a fuzzy bear, like teddy bear. And yeah, I mean, I took a video of it and picture of the, you know, deceased bee. But yeah, that was funny because yeah, it tasted like pollen. I don't know if you ever, most people, I don't know if they had pollen before, but you can buy pollen. And yeah, but of course if you're allergic to pollen, that kind of stuff. I think this is the end of the line because I keep feeling more and more spider webs every time I walk now. So can I make it through this little passing? Ooh, I see a bunch of spider webs there actually. I don't know if I'm about that. So I'm gonna just walk around. But yeah, I felt the texture of a bumblebee. Big rip. That dude was just looking for sugar or whatever. Honey. But yeah, you know, you can buy pollen and then, you know, feed butterflies and stuff like that. Make sugar water. Like, you're not supposed to, in my opinion, you shouldn't make sugar water. You should make pollen water. But I don't know, I'm not a scientist. What do I know? Wow, this tree looks like if I can climb it, but I can't bring my camera up there. But yeah, that would look like a fun climb. But yeah, it's not that I don't like the parks here, but the parks here are very unclimbable. Like, they purposely cut the trees down, like they shave off the sides so people don't climb the tree. I don't know, I did like that about Richmond, is that they kept a lot of trees, like they just like naturally let it grow. They never trimmed the sides down. So you could actually climb the trees very easily. Extremely easily. Oh, I forgot I have to jump over again. I climb this way, it's more fun. But yeah, the trees over here, they're too safe, you know, too baby. I mean, even this park is too babyish. You know, you got kids walking around. So, in the sense that it's like easy to navigate. Like if you go to like the bigger trails, like out in the mountains, usually I only see like young adults, like teenagers and like adults, because it's just like more cumbersome. Like here you can just walk back up to your car or whatever to I don't know, take a break or whatever in the park. Oh yeah, I got distracted. It's opening over there. But yeah, back to the LUT generation. I'm assuming you could have a LUT generation tool, like, but I guess someone has to develop it and then publicly publish it. Because yeah, I don't even think my tool is also like hella buggy, but I mean, it works. I guess that's all that matters. But yeah, I find it very very fun to use. I haven't put an AI in it though yet. I just ask the AI machines to help me with coding it, and I guess whatever with it. But yeah, I have seen a lot more AI people though, like AI streamers and whatnot, which is yeah, it's not that it's unfortunate, but that's like the trajectory of what is the trend of human social related things, which I don't know, of course it's better than feeling lonely, because that is like to death, but I think a lot of people forget that we're not actually lonely, right? We are all surrounded by like trees and living things. Like the English language is such a decisive language because it is you have to remember it is ooh, is a spider. It is not many humans have been here then. It is yeah, the human English language is very decisive because it's unfortunately a capitalistic language, because that is what it grew upon, right? So each language hierarchy has like a different, the etymology of it matters in the way we speak, because as that influences the way we think, right? Some languages think in logic, some are more romanticized, right? And then some are, you know, utilitarian, etc. And then some languages, you know, of course, are like at the root of it, like, you know, who knows what its original name was that, you know, a universe gives, because everything makes sounds. So that's like the idea. But anyway, the English language, it makes a tree, right? the word tree, I don't know where it's from, but when you use it, it doesn't sound like a tree, if that makes sense, right? It's hard to explain, but it disassociates with like the reality that a tree is a living creature. We just don't see it, you know. Their eyes are different than our eyes. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's like the main thing that I'm trying to, you know, discuss about. So, you know, but that's just like the structure of, you know, human thought with language. Because if you do know more about the language, there's more things that will associate you with you know, goodness. You have a better thinking structure, etc. You're less, etc. I don't know. Like, I don't know why you know, why there even is a loneliness or a epidemic of you know, human disconnection, because most people are around humans all the time, and if you're not, you're most likely living in the deep jungle, or you're living in, you see, even in a town of like 1,000 or two, there's still people, but there's a lot of you know, like I said, there's a lot of if you go tour around, just drive around America, and I'd say in Virginia it's not too bad, but it's still existing here, even here in Northern Virginia, is that there's so much abandoned buildings, so there's a lot of stagnation of, you know, it's a lot of, in the sense, like death in the sense, right? Because in capitalism, it's a parasitic relationship with socioeconomics and the way of life, really. But yeah, it's not that like what I'm trying to get to is that in you know, in the sense of it all, AI should be used as just another tool, right? But it's, unfortunately, people are substituting that tool as a personification of something, because at the end of the day, this camera is a thing, a car is a thing, this watch is a thing, this shirt that I wear is a thing. So that is actually a non-living object. But some, you know, unfortunately, people, I think the mindset isn't that healthy with that, right? And some people are figuring it out, some people are lost upon it. It's a cool little cave thing. Too many flies. Oh, there's so many trees that they gotta freaking cut down. But yeah, that's like I would say the negative aspects when it comes to the culture that we exist upon. So that's why the Teslayan myself has to, you know, hopefully you know, even though I'm not the best guidance, it's that, oh my god, I just walked into this part literally. Man, what's crazy is that There's nothing to take photos of here, because usually it's the architecture around here. So I'll be taking photos of the architecture around after this hike. But yeah, I think that's where you know, maybe like but yeah, that's oh my freaking gosh, the sun getting stronger. But yeah, that's I would argue that is my main concern with the AI stuff. And unfortunately, I don't know why there isn't enough people creating AI tools for cameras and stuff. Because yeah, I was because I think another discovery that I'm trying to see if it is true or not, because I am researching it a bit, but yeah, I think it uses like an infrared filter, which is a digital filter though, because I was able to shoot in a sense somewhat infrared, but then it's essentially when I edited it, I was able to see where the sun hit where the sun hits the subject in the photo, and then everything else stays in color when it's not in direct light. So yeah, I'm still trying to understand it, and then hopefully I can make a LUT of it, so that I can make like an infrared LUT, because it is a digital sensor. It's essentially just minimizing and maximizing and subtracting and adding, multiplying the like overemphasizing overemphasizing certain pixel colors and stuff in the frame, right? That's what a LUT does. And yeah, I believe it's just using it's all digital, since there's no mechanical shutter. So I don't know if that's true though. Maybe there is an infrared filter on it, but through software it can kind of like disable it or something like that. Because I do know that there's like the electronics that you can light up glass through the sides of it, or let light pass through, right? So I don't know yet. Again, this is just like my documentation of developing the Kamilochrome LUTs. I call it Kamilochrome after Kodachrome, but I've never used Kodachrome. I don't know if I do have slides of it, the single slides, if I'm not wrong. I'm not entirely sure. It's like might be even before me, I think. That I have photos of, which it's unfortunate that, I don't know nothing about chemistry, but I don't know, I guess that the era died. I don't know why film is making a resurgence, because it's essentially like when you buy vintage things that are technology related, that's like going back to the past. And we're not living in an area where we have past technology, right? I know it's fun to play N64 or to shoot film cameras, but that means we as a society are what is it? It's like de-evolutionizing in the technology realm. And you have to realize that all civilizations increase their technology so that they can, you know, be more efficient. Is different from like trends, right? With clothes and stuff. Vintage clothes it's a clothing, so it has no like. If we build more clothes that are, or create more clothes that are vintage looking, it's whatever, right? But if we are putting our resources, right? Because we have to remember resources are still limited, and it takes time, it takes energy to produce these things, and we're putting it to create more film cameras. There's literally too many film cameras out there. Like film cameras are there are just millions and millions of film cameras, and the thing about film cameras too that is different from the digital camera is that it can physically last, because back then making a film camera didn't require any tech whatsoever. It just, the only tech it required was the shutter, you know, and then I guess like the mechanisms that drive the motor or whatever. But yeah, it's like why are we devolving with our technology? It's just not healthy. And then you could always reproduce it in digital. Like to say that, of course, it's just more difficult to do it in post, right? So that's where the software comes in. So, you know, hopefully I can make more software emulation related things. The only way I can do it is through LUTs, and unfortunately I can only have like, for the movie stuff you can have like 4 LUTs active, but you can like hold as many LUTs as you want. You just have to like you just gotta keep swapping it essentially. But that reminds me though, I think I'll hot swap a lens. You know, finish it off. I think I'll hot swap it to my 50. Nifty 50. But yeah. Oh, the temperature's hot? No. I'm gonna have to hot swap it before it shuts off. Close your eyes. Amazing. Isn't that cool? You can hot swap right in front of you. Unfortunately, it's a 50 mil, so yeah. But we're gonna have to move the position of myself because the camera is gonna get hot. And let's move the camera a bit. A bit more light in. I feel spiderwebs. I have no idea. Yeah, okay, nice. It's nice, much cooler now. But yeah, it's my favorite thing about shooting with this. I can hot swap the lenses, and it'll still record. Hmm. 2.5 or 3 feet? 2.5 feet? Yeah, give or take. A little bit less. It's hard to see. Ugh. But yeah, if we devolve in technology, that's just not a good sign, because yeah, it's just making everyone less productive, and the people up top are essentially producing junk, right? Junk technology. And yeah, but then it also like creates a lot of income for people without even trying, right? Because if someone doesn't know how to use an Excel spreadsheet or have access to a tool that is similar to a spreadsheet software to like crunch numbers, ultimately people will pay more in something or something like that, right? So yeah, it's quite unfortunate. And it's quite sad because you know, it's not just like with this. It's like when you do construction or something, you should use the most high-tech tools so that you produce a better, structure. Or, working on software, you should technically use the best computer that you can buy, etc., etc. And yeah, it seems like a lot of it is evolving technology-wise. I think for the sake of nostalgia, but people need to, I don't know, being nostalgic about things is so last year. And then think of it like this: if they can charge like $5 to $10 a roll of film, just imagine how much purchasing power people could buy with like lenses or something, right? And essentially, remember, you're making film, so you're like burning the money away to produce these film negatives or positives, whatever. And essentially, I don't know if people realize this, but our parents, we would have like maybe one roll of film, and that would be like for a month or so. It was never like, I mean, yeah, maybe sometimes, 2 times in a month. It would be multiple during the trips, like, vacations or something, or just going out. But yeah, most people don't realize that when they use film, they're using it like it's digital. So, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that it's like so expensive, and it pretty much feeds the market into like, hey, we should, you would think in 2024 we would actually have more film, so technically it should be cheaper, but maybe the demand is so high that that's not the case. But again, that's quite unfortunate, right? But I don't know, that's just my take on it. Like, what if we let an AI machine generate film? Like, that'd be interesting. And then there's the thing too, I bet no one knows, but you can actually insert a film paper. It's a pillow. You can actually insert a piece of film paper into your camera where the little opening is at, and just use that. But of course the ISO has to be long exposures. But yeah, that's like another way you can have fun with film. Who knows if people will even watch this far and learn this ancient knowledge of film cameras. Like, you gotta realize too that we've had film for like at least 100 years. I don't know, but we've had digital cameras for like less than 20 years. So, you know, buckle up. Cameras are gonna get even better. Unless we spend too much money on making more film cameras. Maybe we should spend the money on fixing cameras, right? Like with a secondhand store. Enough of me. Let's take some video of nature, I guess. Oh man, if you don't have a subject in the frame, this is like not the best use of this auto framing. Let's see, actually, let's see if we can do this. Yeah, it's a very boring trail. But it's it beats better the mall. It beats the mall though, mall walks. In terms of like, it's more fun this way. I guess I'll just play around with my LUTs, you know, see different looks and whatnot. Just switch them around. Too many freaking mosquitoes. Yeah, this LUT in particular is not, is it a bird? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this LUT in particular is not for living objects in the sense that it's not for people. But you can see, I call it the Aura LUT. Still working on it. But yeah, it's pretty much halation. And then I turn it down to the reds and the white balance. Let's see what it would look like in the red. I think this one. Let's see, should I make it? Yes. Yeah, I like this one. Okay. What's this? That's how it is in green. Although those might be a little too green. But yeah, like right Yeah, right there, okay. It's on the magenta scale. But yeah. Yeah, this LUTs is like a Kamilochrome number. Well, this is actually Kamilochrome number. Kamilochrome number. Oh, I can't even use the menu when you're auto framing. Okay. I think it's Kamilochrome number 1. So, yeah, you know, kind of threw in the deep end for this Kamilochrome. But it makes highlights look a little bit different. Don't know if people like that look, but I pretty much enjoy it. It makes the things that are out of focus, and, I don't know, different looking. See, it looks like a painting, essentially. So let's stop it down. Yeah. And let's turn the ISO to auto. Oh, let's go 2000 though. And then, okay, let's keep it at 800. But yeah, it makes it kind of like painterly, like 22F22. 65,000 Kelvin, magenta 4.25. But yeah, it's like a more painterly look, you can see. But it's really not good for human and animal subjects because, you know, again, it looks like a painting. There's like a more painterly look. So things that are like, it's like when light hits a human face is different when it hits like a plant because it's so thin. So it's just reflecting it back. See, even this bench, I don't know, I kind of like the look of it. Although maybe I would change the color. Yeah, a little more. So that's magenta 1. But yeah, we're on F22, of course. But yeah, it's more of a painterly look. So it kind of looked like something you could, you know, photo series. It's also like the look you see when you watch some animes. They might include some caterpillars. They might include some what is it called? Like real life things. So yeah, that's like kind of like the look I was going for. Yeah, in no way this is purely aesthetic LUT. But yeah, I don't know, I like the look of it. Let's go back to 4. Magenta 4.25. But yeah, see, that's the thing about the LUT stuff, you can kind of expand it. So the camera sensor is right there. So you just gotta tell it, you just gotta force it to do something. So you can see where the light hits the ground. I don't know, it just like, just a blurry effect. That's why I call it Kamilochrome, because I think I can make it digitally Kodachrome digitally, but again, it's just gonna take me a while. But you can see, look at those trees. It doesn't do blue as justice, I think. So well, maybe if let's see if I turn it to the blue side. Yeah, you can kind of see. Let's see if I were to lower. Nope. Nope. Yeah, lower the ISO a bit. 500 ISO. F22. That somewhat looks like Kodachrome, but again, I don't know for sure. Again, it's just a different look. And yeah, it is negative exposure right now. It's like -2, but you can still see it. So I don't know. The exposure thingy might be messed up when you use these. When I use my custom Kamilochrome LUTs, I have no idea. But here you can see if it's myself in it. Okay, let's see. Video of myself. It looks like in those Mac filters, so it's not really pleasing. There's freaking mosquitoes and flies. But yeah, not the best, not the most pleasing. Not the most pleasing human LUTs, that's for sure. But I do very much enjoy the, you know, maybe if I make it more, the LUT to be cooler. Like that maybe. But then you see it's actually dark, see if you... Yeah, 4000 Kelvin right here. But I don't like this look. I like this look better. Kamilochrome. Camilla's lost right now. Let's check the map. But yeah, we'll check the reflection in the sunlight into water. Oh, I'm getting itchy. Maybe I should have worn my long sleeve. Ugh. That's why I was like, ah, should I? But then it's hot, so I'll be sweating. Alright, we're at the banks. There's a fish. Look, some fishes. I don't know if you can see that. There were some fishes though. So yeah, this is where the Kamilochrome shines, or just makes it kind of weird. Not shines. Because yeah, again, this is like again, this LUT is oh, freaking spiders. Where am I even pointing? So yeah, you can see the Kamilochrome does not look, it looks kind of weird, I don't know, but it's a different look, of course. Switch it. Yeah, right there. So when you lower to the blues, looks a bit nicer. Change the white balance adjustment real quick. And books really love this. I think it looks best right there, yeah, right here. I just hate that I can't zoom in to check my focus and stuff. But yeah, as you can see, it's like painterly looking. I don't know. The banks of that, the sand. You can see, we'll get some, let's turn the ISO. Yeah, you can see the reflection. ISO, see, as you can see, it just kind of looks kind of crazy. You see it's very green. When you do the default. Here's one LUT that's just like completely default. But yeah, you get a nice reflection of the trees. Freaking so many flies. But yeah, when you're out of focus all the way, you can see the structure of the tree and stuff, and everything else is like, it's like a, you know, if I printed it and said it was paint, people would be like, oh, cool. It's not. It's like one of those like things that you do in graphic design where you just throw a bunch of stuff and it makes this. But yeah, the Kamilochrome LUT number 1 is, yeah, but you gotta start somewhere, of course. It even says it's underexposed, but let's see if you overexpose it. That's what I don't get to. It's like, what am I exposing for? Oh look, you can zoom into the tree, I guess. I forgot about that. Wow, look at that. Oh no, it's getting hot. Camera doesn't, the auto framing thing doesn't know what to do. But yeah, that was fun. These flies, so many flies. Oh my god, I keep skipping. Yeah. Yeah, it's like having a zoom on your prime. Wow. But I did get something special, so stay tuned for that. That one is going to be fun as well. That one I hope I can make the still silent film stuff with it. Surprisingly, my squirrel video got so many views when it's like not even a good, it's just like not even a good, it's under a minute. I always notice that things under a minute tend to get a lot of clicks because I guess people can just like click it watch it and then, you know what I mean? So, but yeah. Let me actually switch again. Wow. 3. Oh, we're getting 3 camera switches. Wow. 3 lens switches. Wow, are you like on a film set? No, this is the testing introductions. Oh gosh. Let's put them down for a second. I'm gonna bring out the big old camera. Alright, close your eyes again. Jeez. It stopped recording for some reason. I think when I switched it to the viewfinder, maybe. Something. Or is it because of the... Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it doesn't want me to... Just wanted me to go in Super 35 mode. Oh. See that lighting? See, everything out of focus looks so... Yeah. Yeah, it looks so mid. Oh. I don't know what animal that was, but like a badger? Well, it's too bad. There's a badger over here or something, I don't know. It looked like a koala. It's obviously not a koala.